What's up, YouTube? It's Valleycast back here again with another Clash of Clans video. Since our last video, I think we covered a couple of things. Because it has been a year since my last YouTube video, apart from that recent video, Town Hall 18 has dropped. We provided a couple of clan updates, structure, and whatnot. And in today's video, it's going to be more of a casual kind of style of video. It's mainly just going to consist of some attacks, what happened during Clan War League last month, and yeah, all that fun stuff in between. So let me just actually review through that. So if we go through our War League here, as you guys can see, we finally have some green. So in July of July's Clan War League, we actually got first place, 350 stars, and we did really well. Same thing with our sister clan, which is Super Templars. We also got first place, and I think we're Crystal League 2 right now. So in these next coming months, especially in terms of Clan War League, it is going to get a lot more difficult because the competition, the pool is going to be a lot more tough than what we're used to. But apart from that, if you go down the clan list in Super Reavers, you can see that a bunch of familiar faces have actually joined us. So we got Max here now. You guys have probably seen Shadow in some of my videos. Surgelicious has also joined here, and we have a couple new friends who actually ported over from Looters, which are like Augie. We got Mike too, so welcome aboard, guys. I'm glad to have you. But in today's video, like I mentioned, we're mainly just going to be doing some ranked battles, because as you guys can see, your boy's finally in Legends League 3, and I'm not going to lie, guys, the competition up here is actually insane. Like, it's literally do or die in terms of attacks. Like, getting 3 stars consistently is, I wouldn't say rare, but it's considerably a lot more harder than what I'm used to. I did manage to actually stay in Legends League 3 for the last, I think, tournament, which is, alright, but I actually want to push over to Legends League 1, which is, a lot easier said than done, because, literally, like, trophies basically amount to your defense wins, or like your percentage of like what the attackers get on your base, right on top of your attacks. So your defense is crucial, and your attacks are also significant as well. So without further ado, let's do a live attack. Currently, right now, I am 11 out of 24 attacks, and as you can see from our pool here, your boy is way down the line slash list. If we check here in our, I guess, our battle log, you can kind of see that I've been decently consistent with our 3-star attacks. We had a little bit of a fumble there in our 3rd attack. We only got 87% on a 2-star. And in one of our most recent attacks, oh my god, man, that was embarrassing. 93% 1-star, man. It's because my army just looped around like the town hall for some reason. Typical army, man. But, the defense has been doing decent. I mean, at this point in Legends League, or any league in Legends, it's pretty hard to kind of, defend, honestly. You will get like the rare chance that someone gets a 2-star, a low 2-star, like our boy Slack here. Unfortunate. And we also got Derek, who actually got a 99% 2-star in our base, which is super unfortunate. We got 8 trophies out of that, so thanks to Derek and Slack. But yeah. I would say, like, defenses is, like, the biggest key factor in you promoting or not. Because, honestly, I've had multiple weeks or, like, tournaments where I've had 100% attack rate. And then if my defense wasn't, up to par with everyone else's, I would basically not be first or not be in, like, the pool that moves up to the next, next rank. So I am running a new different army, as you guys can see. In my last video, I was actually running throwers with the Dragon Prince. And in here, I'm using this new army that everyone's been using up in this meta or in this league. I've seen a lot of pro players and players in my league using it, so I'm actually giving it a try. And I'm not no newbie in terms of using it. I definitely kind of know, like, the ends of using it, which situations I should be using different, openings or strategies using this army. But I'm not a pro by any means, so bear with me, guys. Let's do a live attack right now. And we are going to keep this video relatively short because in terms of actually editing the video, I have to hit like I only have a 15-minute limit. So bear with me, guys. First strength attack, let's do it with our new army. So essentially with this new army, you basically want to start off with your dragon prince, dragon duke, to help funnel. So from here we can see that the town hall is in the middle, top hand left side, so we can see that. I actually want to insert my dragon duke right here so that he can somewhat create a funnel for the rest of our army. So that's what I'm going to do. And essentially what I'm going to do a dragon duke walk, and he's going to clear out some of the buildings here. So that's what we're going to do. Mainly with this walk, I want to take out as much buildings as I can, while also providing a decent enough funnel for the rest of my army. Right, and I'm going to pop his ability there so he gets a bit of a heal. I am going to use the rest of my invisibility spells to help clear a couple more buildings. But essentially, now that the funnel there is out of the way on this side, I plan to attack from this left-hand side. So what we're going to do here is we're going to drop an Ice Golem to help tank for our heroes. King right behind it, Queen right there. And then I am actually going to pop her ability right there so that she actually starts a funnel from that side. And I am going to drop a baby dragon there. So it actually helps assist with that clear in that corner so that my super bowlers don't actually stray away from the attack. I'm going to place my Ice Golem. The rest of my army essentially goes down. Pop the King ability. We're going to provide some support. Drop our Headhunters. And then my Warden goes down. I'm going to pop the torch right now. And then I'm going to rage up my super bowlers so that it actually gets the most amount of damage. Because if you guys didn't know, super bowlers actually got a recent buff. So they're insanely strong as of now. And a lot of people this time around are using it in their strategies just because of that. Of this new synergy with Torch and the boost of the super bowlers. As you guys can see, I am fairly distracted, so I'm not doing the best in my attack. But it kind of goes to show you guys that you don't have to be perfect with the attack. As long as you get that first point of, you know, doing like the Dragon Duke funnel and essentially funneling the rest of your super bowlers on top of your rages, it's pretty much a guaranteed 3-star. There are some cases where you have to be very careful with how you place the army or how you start the funnel. Because a lot of times, that will be the death of you, essentially. Because if your funnel isn't correctly set, the rest of your super bowler army, which I like to call it, the vanguard, usually strays away from the middle. And that's how you end up with 1-stars, as you guys saw in my attack log. So we're just going to reinforce our army. We'll do one other attack, just to show how it works again. So that was a 3-star on us in Legends League. We'll hit the attack again. And then I'm just going to basically walk you through how I actually process these kind of bases. So with this base, it's more of a maze type of base, as you guys can see. The town hall is relatively centered, which kind of diverts the attacker from, you know, funneling the army straight in. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to create a funnel with my Dragon Duke. He's essentially going to break the path for the rest of my main army and hopefully get rid of a bunch of like the big defenses like the monolith, you know, air defenses on the way as well, which are going to be super great because those guys deal a lot of damage to super bowlers. And if I can take a couple of Inferno Towers on the way as well, that would be perfect because those guys are super tanky and heavy on the army. So again, now that the Dragon Duke has actually cleared that one side, I want to start with my baby dragon on that right corner just to help, you know, clear that section so that the, you know, the main army doesn't actually stray that way. Again, Ice Golem and then King, Queen. I'm going to pop her ability, help to funnel the rest of the army. And then from here is basically just a matter of, you know, inserting your army. I'm going to put that. It's up to my healers. Electro Titan to help clear as well. And then we'll place some of our troops there. Sorry guys, I got a bit distracted. I'm trying to lock in at the same time. We're going to raid your super bowlers there. I know like some of my super bowlers actually strayed, which is what I actually feared of. As you guys can see, you have to be very attentive to your army at all times. because a lot of these things do happen if you're not paying attention, like what I did there. I am going to put a little totem, which was a bit too late. My bad on my part. And I do have a couple of revive spells that I plan to use on my Dragon Duke wherever it died, which is right there. This is probably going to be a highest 2-star, my bad guys, because I was not paying attention. Pretty hard to kind of commentate while you're doing attacks live. And honestly, this is like this is a mediocre attack, man. Whatever, we'll take it. But this kind of shows you, like, you know, how you should be attacking with the army if everything goes correctly. Disregard this attack, guys. That wasn't a really good example. But if you guys saw my first attack in that replay, that's how you would usually do the attack, right? So I'm just going to request some troops. Hopefully someone online can give me some. We're just going to do 2 attacks in this video. Just wanted to showcase that new army. I know in my last video, I actually used this army, Ground Thunder, which consisted of throwers, and a couple of the new troops, the Ruin Witches for cleanup, and that really worked pretty well. But I think in like high legends, it's somewhat more difficult to be using throwers because a lot of these bases actually account for thrower armies now, right? You have these multi-target infernos with like paired up with rages, and man, those things melt your army. It's actually crazy. So I'm very, very careful of the army selection that I do use in high legends, especially with the meta of like all the different varieties of armies. As you guys can see from my save recipes, I would say these, you know, these 3 right here, whatever, the Super Bowler, and I've seen a lot of people using like Mass Dragon Riders and pretty much throwers. Those are mainly like the armies that everyone uses in like Clan Warrior League or like High Legends League. So that's that from my main account. Let's just jump over to my second account. So I don't think I actually covered my second account in the last video. So if you guys can remember, I do have a second account. I actually have 3 that I'm actively using, which is Valley 4. He's in the clan Super Templars, which is part of our sister clan. Not part, but is the sister clan to Super Reavers. So anyone who is a Town Hall, I think 15, and meets these requirements, feel free to join. I'm not going to do too much promotion on that. You know me, I don't really like to force it upon anyone. But if you are looking for a home, feel free to. Let me just clear a bunch of these shrubs in our builder base. And honestly, I would be a higher Town Hall, but I haven't really committed to my second account as much as, you know, my main account. He's doing decent for sure in terms of, you know, progression in Town Hall 16. Walls, honestly, I should be doing because we do have this Summer Jam event, which has a discount on everything for the next week or so. So I'm probably going to plan to start maxing and farming on that end. Let me set my village here. And I think we have an active war going against I'm going to assume Chinese clan. Let's see their... Ooh, these guys are... I mean, recently they've been doing pretty well. But not to flex or brag, guys, but Super Reavers... I mean, not Super Reavers. Super Templars has a really, really good KD. 97 to 27. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I can't say the same for Super Templars or Super Reavers, but, you know... Super Templars has always had a good win to loss ratio ever since we created it. A few months back. But yeah, guys, that's gonna end it for this video. Again, the schedule is not determined as of yet. There's no concrete schedule. I will try to post at least once a month at this point, but don't be surprised if it's not like a month and a half or like 2 months. I'm honestly just trying to figure out, you know, where I want to go with this channel and what kind of content I want to post. So apart from that, guys, let's switch over to Valley Kez, and we'll end it off on my main account. So if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the other side. That's Valley, and peace, guys. Ciao.